Parshas Pinchas Shishi. The Aliyah begins with the karbonos of the Yom Tovim, and the fact that we bring 3 different kinds of animals on Yom Tov: a par, an ayil, and a keves. And these correspond to the avos. The par, the bull, corresponds to Avram Avinu, who ran to serve his guests. The ayil corresponds to the ayil brought in place of Yitzchak at the Akedah. And the keves, the sheep, is a reminder of Yaakov, who had an ordeal with Lavan that involved kvasim. And the Mefarshim explain that since the Medrash tells us that the gift of having the moyadim is in the merit, the schus of the avos, therefore we specifically bring karbonos that have hints to the avos hakadoshim. Moving on to Rosh Hashanah, the Torah there uses a different term by the oila, va'asisem oila, and you shall make an oila, not ve'kraftem oila, like it says by the other karbonos that you should just simply bring near an oila. And the question is why? First, I'll explain. Because the Torah is telling us that through the avodah done in the Bais HaMikdash, the avodah that we do within ourselves on Rosh Hashanah, the possibility of asisem oila, that we ourselves can be made into an oila, Kadosh Baruch Hu will consider it as if we renewed and remade ourselves, born again, recreated from scratch with our original purity and the averis washed away through our genuine avodah of tshuva. And moving on to Yom Kippur, the Torah instructs us to the mitzvah of inoi, including no eating or drinking on Yom Kippur. And there are multiple reasons given by the Mefarshim. Some more well-known are the Kuzari, who says that it's to be similar to the Malachim, who also don't eat and drink. The Rekanti says that we are bringing sort of a carbon of ourselves by sacrificing some of our actual physical body that's going to be minimized by the fact that we don't eat or drink. And Chinuch says that it's just in general to minimize our physical nature, not to be a carbon, but just to accentuate our spiritual side, which on Yom Kippur we do to an extreme, but in general something to keep in mind, that minimizing our physical indulgences allows space for our neshamas to thrive. So you should always be conscious to make sure that his main energy is allowing for his spiritual side to shine and to keep the physical side at bay, although of course we're human beings with our needs, but to always keep in mind to make sure the balance is proper for a beautiful platform and possible fertile ground for avodas Hashem and growth.